Yes! What a go! Come on.
Oh, did they win it?
You should lose faith in yourself, mate. You clearly don't know anything about rugby.
Yeah.
Ed, you've been living as a Quins fan for 21 years thinking that they've won the Champions Cup.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Much Ado About Rugby. Today we have a very exciting episode. It's the Pointless Rugby Special. So our guests today are Ed, Maxon, and Simo. So welcome, everyone.
I'm gonna win, Mal. I'm gonna win.
Nah, I'm gonna win.
We'll see about that. Before we get into it, I'm going to quickly run over the rules just for anyone who doesn't know Pointless. So this is based off the TV show Pointless, where the aim of the game is to get as little points as you can by pretty much every answer you want to be giving the most obscure answer you can. And the more obscure, the less points you get, the less points you have in total, the better chance you're going to win. So yeah, there's pretty much 7 rounds to this. So we'll go straight into it with round 1. So round 1 is England rugby captains since the year 2000. And Simo, since you're the guest, you shall go first.
That's staying in.
So yeah, give me
most obscure England captain since the year 2000.
Right, I'm going to go for... I reckon Mike Brown may have captained England once or twice.
Ooh,
I don't maybe when there was a Lions tour going on in Italy.
Is Mike Brown your final answer, Simo?
Was it Mike Brown or was it...
Tick tock.
Take your time, mate. Take your time.
I'm going to go for George Ford.
Let's see what the point. So why are you going for George Ford, Simo?
Because I think when the last Lions tour was going on, obviously a lot of England players were missing, so a dank team. And I think George Ford may have captained when we went to Italy for a few games, in the game where Denny Solomana scored that winning try. Could be wrong.
That was a great try. That was a great try.
I thought maybe Mike Brown. I think George Ford may have captained that side.
Let's see what the points board has to say for that. 13!
What? 13 people said Mike Brown.
No, George Ford.
Oh, George Ford. I didn't even think Mike Brown had captained England for it.
Was Mike Brown a wrong answer?
Yeah, Mike Brown was the wrong answer. Probably shouldn't say that, but...
Probably shouldn't say that, because Mackie was going to say Mike Brown, so you can put Mike Brown as Mackie's answer and he can get 100 points.
Get 100 for that. Okay, we'll move on to Ed. What are you thinking?
Crikey. Okay, so initially I was thinking...
Ed, don't say, because I might take it.
You can't have the same answer, by the way.
Yeah.
I would have spoken for a couple, but there are a couple of people, specifically back rowers, who I think might have captained England. But the person that I'm going to go for, who I think might have slipped under the radar, possibly, of a lot of your surveyors, is Jason Robinson.
Jason Robinson. Let's see what the point board has to say for that one. 17.
Yes! What a go! Come on, that's not bad at all.
Answer,
it's not as good as Simo, but I'm very happy with that. Mackie, was that who you were going to go for?
Yeah, I was actually going to go for Jason Robinson.
Ooh.
But I've got a backup person, so I can say who I'm choosing between Jason Leonard and Steve Borthwick are the two that I'm going between. But I'm not 100% sure about Jason Leonard. So I'm going to go for Steve Borthwick. And I think it's because he was he's a slightly rogue answer, but I'm pretty sure he's been captain before.
Because I think he's been England captain since the year 2000.
I don't think people would have said him, because most people think of Martin Johnson as your second row captain, but I'm pretty sure he was captain
Maxon's going to say Dylan Hartley.
So Steve Borthwick is your final answer, yes?
Yeah.
Well, that answer gets 11 points.
Yeah.
What the hell?
But
Stupid.
Jason Leonard was 1 point.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Run us through any pointless answers, Mal.
So for that one, there were some pointless answers. The
Nick
pointless
Easter.
answers were Nick Easter, yeah. Nick Easter.
Oh,
And Patrick Sanderson.
Oh, the
Sanderson.
ex-Saracens coach.
No, that's Alex Sanderson.
And
Who's
obviously
that?
the highest person was Owen Farrell, 95, and then Martin Johnson, 83.
so 5
Did
people
pretty
didn't
well
even
that
say.
round, guys.
5 people didn't say Owen Farrell. That's a bit
Farrell.
embarrassing, isn't it?
Mate, who knows? Yeah, to everyone watching, this is all the answers are based off real people answering, by the way. So we've got 100 real people, and that's where I've got all the this. So moving on to round 2. Oh yeah, so the first 2 rounds are England kind of based. Round 3 and 4 are Lions based, obviously, and then round 5 and 6. Right, round 5 and 6 are going to be like club competition kind of style based, and then last round we've got a special round. So for round 2, Ed, you're going to be starting off this because you got the most points last round.
Somehow with 17, 13, and 11.
No scoring game.
So Ed, name a player who started for England in the 2003 Rugby World Cup final.
Oh my days, crikey! I don't think it would be anyone in the back line that gets particularly low score. There's obvious ones that are out there. The front row is probably more where it is, but I know one person who Mackie's already mentioned didn't actually start, so I'm not actually sure. I think I'm gonna go started the World Cup final.
Yeah, started has to be started.
In 2003. Okay, I'm going to go with the number 2 hooker, Steve Thompson.
So jammy. I was gonna say,
but no. Obviously, a legend in England shirt, won the World Cup final. I'm pretty confident that he's possibly going to be the lowest, apart from I can't remember the props. So
Steve Thompson is your final answer, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, the scoreboard says 40 points. So
40, that's so many.
Not too bad, but
well, you can see that because you've got all the answers in front of you.
Not too bad, but not great either. So
brilliant.
Obviously, Simo, you're next. You got 13 points, and so you came next on the thing. So what are you thinking with this?
He's a back. I'm pretty sure he started. Could may not know. I think I'm going to go for Mike Catt. It could be either wrong or a high scorer, but can't think of too many.
Oh,
is Mike Catt your final answer, Simo?
Yeah.
The scoreboard says that is a wrong answer, Simo.
Simo! Simo! Who? Oh, you're gonna have to tell us who did start in the centres then at the end of Mackie's answer.
There's Greenwood's surely one of them.
Well, that's giving Mackie a player. You can't do that, Simo.
So obviously, Mackie.
Yeah. Well, let me try and think of who's actually. Yeah.
2003 Rugby World Cup final.
Go for the obvious.
Well, I was thinking between. I was trying to think of one of the props, but I just can't remember. I don't think Jason Leonard was there. I can't remember the other prop. Obviously, second row, Martin Johnson. I can't remember the other one. Lewis Moody in the back row.
We need an answer. Give me an answer. Got 5 seconds.
Give me an answer now.
Okay, I'm gonna go for Lewis Moody.
Didn't start.
Lewis Moody. That is a wrong answer.
He didn't start. It was Hill, Delalio, and someone else in the back row.
Guys, you're.
So Mal, run us through the starting lineup for the World Cup final. Who are the props?
1, Trevor Woodman. 2, 2 was Steve Thompson, 3
Yeah, I
Phil
got that.
Vickery, 4 Martin Johnson, 5 Ben Kay, 6 Richard Hill, 7 Neil Back, 8 Lawrence Delalio, then Matt Dawson, blah blah blah, Johnny Wilkinson, Ben
Tyndall.
Tyndall,
Oh, Tyndall's-
Will Greenwood, Josh Lucy, and
Jason Robinson.
and Jason Robinson. Yeah, but the other way around, obviously.
Idiot.
So at the end of
Yeah,
round
you guys.
2,
Lewis Moody started the World Cup final. No, he did
I was going to
not.
Oh,
I
Ed
thought
is a
that
miles
was
ahead of us.
poor round from Simo.
Mike Cat was a good guess, but I think he obviously came off the bench. And Jason Leonard, I knew came off the bench. Mackie, you're right about that.
Yeah,
Because
so at
he
the
was
end-
he was on the Good, the Bad, the Rugby the other day talking about how he could see the Australian front row were like basically crying. He was like wanting to go on. He wanted Clive Woodward to put him on.
So
Interesting
yeah,
fact.
at the end of round 2, Ed is miles ahead with 57, followed by Mackie at 111, and only 2 points behind him at 113. So gonna have to be a big catch up if you want to win, Mackie. But we'll move on to round 3, which is going to be British and Irish Lions with 100 or more test caps. And we're going to start with Simo for this one because he's got the most points overall so far.
Not
So
that it'll
British-
probably affect my answer, but does it include the Lions caps in their test caps?
Yeah, so test caps is Lions caps and international caps.
Okay.
There's quite a few answers for this as well. So,
I'm gonna go for Shanklin.
huh? Who?
I think.
Shanklin.
No.
Isn't he a footballer?
Rugby, remember?
Oh, I know his name is Shanks. I can't remember his name. No, I'll go for Gareth Davies.
Gareth Davies.
He's just chosen an arbitrary Welsh name there, hoping that he's a Lions player with.
Simo, I can confirm
Oh no,
Gareth Davies is not an answer. Why don't you just pick someone you know?
Why don't you? If you're unsure, Simo, don't pick Gareth Davies. I mean, there's got to be a Gareth in there somewhere, but I'm not sure if he's a Davies.
Yeah, he's not a Davies. I think I can know his surname now.
Mackie onto you.
Yeah, I'm weighing up between the few. Like I have one like really risky answer, and then one which is like more safe. And I don't know whether to just go for the risky answer just because why not? So I think I'm gonna go for the risky answer. I'm gonna say Chris Patterson.
The Lions.
I'm sorry about that, mate, but that is wrong as well.
Ed literally just needs to get a right answer.
I just need to get a right answer here, but I'm still going to try and go a little bit off the rails, maybe against what you guys would have thought.
What are
So
you thinking then, Ed?
I'm just running through players that I think have got 100 caps and got a Lions. It's just got a Lions cap, isn't it? One Lions cap.
Yeah, you have to have one Lions cap, but then
Test
over
cap.
100 test caps, which includes playing for the Lions in a test count.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not sure if Ben Youngs has. I don't. He went to Australia, I think, but I'm not sure if he played in the test. Alan Wynne Jones for sure is one of the answers. Rory Best, which is probably the one I'm going to go for, is probably the safest one, but probably the most out there that I can think of. I'm trying to think of people like Johnny Wilkinson. Would his Lions caps have brought him up over 100? Possibly. I'm not sure. Matt Dawson as well is another one of them. Who
What is your final answer going to be then, Ed?
I would probably say I'm gonna go safe. I'm gonna go with Rory Best.
Rory Best. That is a great answer, Ed. That is 24 points.
I'm actually quite good at this. Wow, I
So,
didn't.
very good. So
That's not jammy. I literally told you about five different players that likely were on the list.
It's
Mal,
jam-
who were the other players? Who were the pointless
I was
answers?
So,
and who-
thinking Gareth
obviously-
Thomas, I've realised.
you've got Gareth Thomas would have got 6 points. Simmer.
What?
So-
You kidding me? He was my safe answer.
Who's your safe answer?
Yeah.
well, mate, you gotta go. Remember, these are people who supposedly know about rugby, but it's just 100 random people who know about rugby. So you just gotta go for a answer.
On the Reddit rugby page.
Yeah, from Reddit. So, but yeah, so Jamie Heaslip would have got you 0 points in that round. Gareth Thomas 6, Martin Williams 6, Ross Ford 5, Stephen Jones 9. Obviously, top Alan Wynne Jones 91, Brian O'Driscoll 54. Alan Wynne Jones was the only really high one. No other ones were more than 60. And that's
It's a good question. It's a good question, to be fair. And
so yeah,
Simmer and Mackie got it wrong.
Mac, you got 2. You need to get some good answers. You need to just...
How far away from Ed are we?
I thought Chris
So-
Patrick was quite a good answer, to be fair. It's just he didn't play for the Lions.
Yeah.
So
He
Mackie,
must have got on tour though.
Simo, you're
20
213. Ed, Mackie, no, Simo, you're 213. Mackie, you're 211, and Ed is 81.
Yeah.
So
Daniel
the
Brindle.
gap then Ed needs to essentially get an answer wrong at
Yeah,
this
so
rate.
Ed's just gonna jam it out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jam it out.
So
No.
boring.
So for round 4, still Lions based. So we're going to go for a British and Irish Lion who scored in the 2017 New Zealand tour, and that's including both tests and non-tests. And we're going to start with Simo.
and non-tests.
So that could be a test will be against New Zealand, non-tests against like Hurricanes.
One of the
or whatever.
provincial sides.
Yeah,
Scored a try or a point?
scored a try. So
Okay.
yeah, and Simo, you're going first on this.
Okay. Well, I've got quite a safe answer.
I would advise you try make
Probably
sure
wrong.
yeah, don't get it wrong
I know
again.
it's not right.
Mackie, don't look so depressed, mate. I know it's a bit of shit losing, but
Thinking.
Oh, I can't have another wrong answer. I'm going to go for Jack Knoll. I think he scored 2 tries that tour.
Jack, no. Yes, Simo, that is a great answer with 15 points.
oh, that's quite low. People on Reddit are stupid.
That's good.
15
Mad.
points. So on to Mackie. What do you think?
Yeah, there's a couple that I'm thinking of. I think they're going to be high scorers, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Which one should I go for though? Okay, I'm going to go for Talupe Falatau.
That
Felipe
really.
Faletau is correct. Let's see how many points that gets us. $27.
27.
I
yeah.
thought that'd be quite low.
27. Oh, I thought that would be high. He was scored like the big try, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh my
Sure.
gosh. Okay. I'm wondering if this answer is going to be pointless because I'm pretty sure he did score, and he was one of only 2 Scots to go on the tour alongside Stuart Hogg. And
Then, Ed.
I'm pretty sure. So I'm not going to go with Stuart
No,
Hogg
you're
because he got injured and I don't think he scored. But my final answer is Tommy Seymour.
That's a good answer.
Tommy Seymour is correct, but it is not pointless.
Oh,
It is 23 points.
23. That's quite a lot for Tommy Seymour, but more than Jack Knoll.
When you said
So-
that, the 2 Scots, it wasn't Stuart Hogg, I thought, oh, that's going to be pointless.
This
That's
was
a good
quite
answer.
a low scoring round. People obviously don't know much about the Lions. So the highest scoring for that is Sean O'Brien because he had that famous try, which was the 44 points. That was the one where Liam Williams ran it all the way from his own 22. Then Anthony Watson, 36. Then the lowest scoring ones were Jonathan Joseph at 3 and Jared Payne at 4. So and CJ Stander at 5. So
Really?
let me just quickly
Check it out.
calculate.
I couldn't even remember Jonathan Joseph going on the tour.
Yeah, did he tour? What the hell?
Yeah, what? I didn't
well,
remember. What match did he even score in?
probably against.
Like a
like,
random match against like the
Blues or
Bulls.
someone, or the Maori All Blacks.
Yeah, rogue.
No, that was an interesting round. I thought, especially the you know,
The only tries I could remember were the Sean O'Brien and Falatau tries.
It's quite a tough one.
That was a good question.
I definitely thought Tommy Seymour would be less well known.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
it's
thought you nailed that
all
answer.
the Scottish people clearly gasped for Tommy Seymour.
Yeah,
on
we
Reddit.
know that. So at the end of round 4, Ed still ahead on 104 points. Mackie is now in last with 238, and Simo is in second with 228. So round number 5 is a club that has won the top tier European competition. So that's either the Heineken Cup or the Champions Cup, whatever it was named at the time of is, if that does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh my
So
days.
a team that has, so we're going to go with,
Am I allowed to look it up?
okay, if you need to look it up, just think about last season. So we'll go for Mackie to start with this one because he's on the most amount of points at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a chance with this one. Like I'm actually not sure whether it's true, but I've kind of got a feeling that it is, and they did win it back in the day. I'm going between two. I need for
In the day.
Oh, did they win it?
Back in the day.
I'm really just like
I need an answer, Mackie.
yeah. I'm gonna go for Stade Francais.
I'm so glad you did that. I was thinking that could be one.
The thing is, what Maxon's doing now is because he's risk neutral. He likes the risks and rewards. You see, he's basing it on the situation that he's currently in. So he sees me so far ahead, and he thinks he has to get a really low score. So he goes for some abstract team and then gets it wrong. That's the worst thing he possibly could
That's
do.
the thing. If you get, to be fair, there are definitely some teams which aren't that abstract, that because there are definitely answers which aren't that abstract.
No, don't worry, Mal. I'll come on to them in a minute.
Simo,
Just the
you're up
jam.
next.
I've got a really rogue one, but it's really 50-50 as to
Well, why would you go for it then? Why
I
not
don't
just go for it?
think I'm going to go. Now Mackie's got one wrong. I don't think I'm going to go for it. I can't. Otherwise, we're so far behind Ed. It's game over.
We're screwed already. We might as well go for it, Simo.
No, we'll make a forfeit between Mackie and Simo at the end to make it a bit more.
Well, you can't say that now after I went for a rogue answer. What the hell?
Rubbish answer.
I'm going to go for player safe. I reckon, I don't know how many Irish fans you've got, but they've won it a lot. I reckon it could be slightly lower in Munster. I reckon maybe it's slightly lower than you think.
Munster is not a bad answer. It is correct. And it will get you 67 points.
Really?
My score
Not
is.
bad answer. Not a great answer though.
May as well have gone for the rogue one.
Okay.
What do you think?
So I'm thinking about more along the lines of teams that have kind of won it once, maybe along the English lines. So I'm thinking Harlequins. I'm thinking Northampton. They won it in the 2000s and in the early 10s, and they were, maybe not as widely known as someone like Saracens or Exeter or, I'm thinking Racing as well, possibly Toulon.
Do you want to say just every single top team?
Well, I'm just going through the answers that you could have said, Mackie, that would have got you a right answer, mate. So
this one.
yeah, but you didn't get it, did you? All right, I'm going to go with Harlequins.
Harlequins is wrong.
What?
That is embarrassing, Ed.
We won a European Cup, didn't we?
We won
not the top
in 2011-12.
Ed, you are
the European Cup.
Ed, you
the
are an
top tier.
embarrassing Quins fan. What
The
the
top tier one. That doesn't include challenge.
Oh my god.
Oh no! And back, you guys are back in the game now.
That is so
I shouldn't have got
embarrassing.
cocky. Northampton won it though, didn't they?
Yeah. So the best answer for that was Breve with 15, Bath 36, Northampton 24, Ulster 38, and then obviously Leinster 87. Saracens got like 88. So there's a
Gonna have to
lot of
look
the
it up
answers
now.
were in the 70s, 60s, and 70s, like Toulouse 74, Toulon 78. Racing haven't won it, just for anyone.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Glad I didn't go with Biarritz then, because that's clearly wrong.
Yeah.
I did think of Breve briefly.
Yeah, Breve was the best answer in that round.
And I was like, nah.
What? Harlequins didn't win it.
No, they've won the challenge.
Yeah,
and
they've won
the
challenge.
they won the LV Cup. Obviously, that's not really anything.
Yeah.
Ed, see, the thing is, Quins are just like a tier below anyone that would win.
Well, no, talk about tiers below. What aren't Saracens in the tier below currently? And you're so jammy. They're going to introduce 13 teams in the Premiership next year, just so Saracens can probably come up.
Oh, I definitely thought we won it that season that we won the Premiership.
That's a little bit embarrassing, mate.
That is a little bit embarrassing. I don't know.
So-
I wasn't really around then though. So
The scores at the end of that round: Ed still ahead, but closing the gap, 204. Simo 295 and Maxon on 338.
Yes.
So
this could go
that's
very
still
close.
to play for. So the next round is
for all of us.
the next round is top 10 all-time point scorers in the Super Rugby. So obviously there's 10 players here. You just got to give me one of them.
Top 10 all-time point scorers. Oh my days, that is tough.
And Mackie, we're going with you first.
I don't even know like when Super Rugby started and whether like they were in Super Rugby even existed.
I've got a list of players here. You name one of them, you get points.
Mal, can you say when the Super Rugby started, or is that giving too much away?
I actually don't know. When...
It started in the mid-90s, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think it did.
Okay, so the person I'm going to pick it's got to be a 10 realistically. So I'm thinking sort of old All Blacks, Australian people.
Super Rugby, Australia, South Africa, New Zealand.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Lineak.
Unfortunately, Mackie, that is a wrong answer. Again, you are awful at this game.
Who did you go for?
I haven't heard of him.
I went for Lineak.
Michael Liner.
Oh, Liner.
Yeah.
That guy that played in the 80s when Super Rugby
wasn't a...
I don't know when Super Rugby started.
Mate, you're so
Oh, we
bad.
told you.
I can't hear, lagging out so much.
Yeah, sure, mate. Blame it on the lag, sure.
Mackie, you know what? I'll give you another option because you're so far behind.
No, don't do that.
Because then
Don't
it
do that.
would end up losing.
No, give him another one on the other one when
It's okay.
No.
This round's hard. The next round's hot. The next round's easier. So
Okay, yeah, give him a chance in the next round. If he doesn't get one right then he's crap.
Mackie, I'll give you another goal. I'll give you another goal in this round. Come on, give us a right answer, please.
Okay, cheers. Let me think of a row.
If you can't think of a right answer, just give the obvious answer. Please, it's better than getting 100.
Yeah, but I don't want to get like 90 something because that's just.
Well,
boring.
look,
You
you
get
got to think.
100 anyway. You get 100 anyway. It's actually better.
All right, so I'm gonna go with fine, then let's just go for top 10.
Come on, mate.
All right, we'll just go for Dan Carter then.
Well, yeah, obviously Dan Carter is the right answer. Thank you very much. And that is
99.
92 points. So
You've saved yourself 8 points there and actually put pressure on Simo because Simo definitely doesn't have an answer.
I don't know. I've got two Aussies.
I'll just say 2 Aussies. Okay, Simo, you're next. Then what answer are you going for?
The problem is one of them. I think he may be a bit too old. And the other, maybe a bit young. But I'm going to back because I know the Waratahs have won it a few times. So I'm going to hope he scored quite a few points in like the loss. He's won it once. I'm gonna go for Bernard Foley.
Simo, that is a great answer. That is 16 points.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good answer, Simo.
Very good answer, Simo. Very
nice
good.
answer, Simo.
So
Ed.
So he was on my list of people. Obviously Dan Carter was on it as well. So those two answers were all right. Michael Liner definitely was not on it. I think my initial thought was to go for someone who obviously was All Blacks 10/15, who kicked for the Blues, for the Hurricanes, whoever he played for, also scored a ton of tries. So my answer is Carlos Spencer, but I'm not 100% on it. Carlos Spencer.
Carlos Spencer. Is a wrong answer, Ed, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
That is very interesting. That is very interesting.
That was risky.
Because he surely played his whole career pretty much in New Zealand.
Yeah, but it might have not been Super Rugby. I literally went on the Super Rugby website and this is what it said. So I'll run through. It was the not in order because I can't remember what the order is, but I think Dan Cart. There's Andrew Mertens 9, Bowden Barrett 47 points, Bernard Foley 16, Christian Lealiofano 3, Dan Carter 92, Elton Yankees 8, Matt Burke 3, Mornay Stain 29, Quade Cooper 12, and Sterling Mortlock 3.
They're all quite new then. The Super Rugby can't be around long. I was thinking Stephen Larkin must have been way too old then.
Yeah.
Mid 90s.
Yeah.
So I'm now going to send you guys just the group chat for the final round, it's a picture round. I'm going to post a picture and you have to name one of those players based off their incredible lid. And obviously, the scores to that. So Ed's still in the lead at 304, Simo at 311. So actually massively caught up. And Mackie, you've lost. So you're on 430.
Oh my gosh. So who's
So Maxon, you're going first because you're in last.
Okay. I think I know quite a few of them.
Oh my gosh. This is actually I'm the bottom right one's quite.
Do you not know who it is?
Well, it could be one of many players. I'll talk you through it, Mackie, when you get it to me.
I know who it is.
So Maxon,
Yeah, same.
give me an answer.
I think I know all of them apart from 5. I'm just trying to think which one is the most rogue. Okay, I'm gonna go for number 6.
Number 6, yep.
I think it's the South African. Is his name like Yantes? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Elton Yankees.
Yeah.
So that is correct. It is Elton Yankees. And the amount of points you get for that is 49. Not a bad answer at all.
Really? I thought I'd be the one of the most rogue.
I was thinking of number 6.
It's fairly rogue. But yeah, moving on to Simo.
I think
all to play for the win.
I'm up between 2. They're both Southern Hemisphere. I'm going to go for number 9 because number 1, who I think he should be a bit more famous given what he's achieved. So I'm going to go for number 9, who I think is Akira Ioane. Rico's brother.
Simo. That is an incredible answer. That is 20 points.
Damn! I really thought I'd be more points.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I think a lot of people went in the thing thought it was Rico Ioane.
That's why I was. That's why I was a little bit.
No, definitely Akira.
Yeah, because of the beard,
If
obviously.
you
But
if you don't really watch the Super Rugby, then you might not really know that. You might think it's Rico. You might
Okay,
not
can
know
I-
Akira that well.
can I talk you through the board then, Mal?
Yeah, go for it, Ed.
Okay, so number one is RG Snyman. Number two is Jack Goodhue. I think number three is Anthony Watson, but I'm not 100%
Ooh.
sure.
You idiot. That's the easiest one.
That's the easiest one, is it?
Yeah.
Don't say why. Don't say why.
Shut up.
What? I can't see his face. So I don't know who it is, unfortunately.
Right.
Number four is Joe Marler. Number five, I think, is Salakai Lotto, the Australian. That would be probably the most pointless answer if I were to go for it, but I'm not 100% sure on it, so I doubt I'll go for it. Number six, Mackie Gott is Elton Yankees. Nick Cummins, number seven. Sebastian Chabal, number eight, and obviously Simo said Akira Ioane. So I think my options here are probably between RG Snyman, number one, and number five, Salakai Lotto. I'm gonna play it safe, but Mal, you'll have to let me know if Salakai Lotto was the right answer. And I'm gonna go with number one, RG Snyman.
RG Snyman is correct. Number 5 was wrong. So you would have got that wrong if you had gone for that. So
Yeah.
RG Snyman is correct. Now I think to win, you need to get about 25 points or less. And for this answer of RG Snyman, you get 67.
Oh, that's massive.
Oh my days.
That's massive. Come on, could I have won with that number five? Who was number five?
Yeah, that was Offa Tuongafasi.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ed, do you not know number 3? You can see his goggles.
Yeah, number 3 is Ardy Surveyor.
oh, I had no idea.
I picked that one specifically because it was so annoying because you can't even tell really who it is. So yeah, obviously Ed, you got Ed pretty much ran through everyone there except number 3 Ardy Surveyor and Offa Tuongafasi, and that means Simo is the winner.
What?
300.
Congrats, mate.
331 points. Simo snatches it at the death.
Can we do another question?
We all got
I don't have any more questions.
Ed, I think you deserve to lose after thinking Quinn's won a Champions Cup. Being
Yeah.
Quinn.
Probably. Maybe that's just me
So-
being a bit arrogant, but
Ed, you got 371. Mackie, you were never going to win. You got
Cheers, lads.
479. So,
Ed, you've been living as a Quins fan for 21 years, thinking that they've won the Champions Cup.
yeah. It's a bit embarrassing, really, isn't it?
but yeah, I think that about sums it up. Well done, Simo, for winning there.
Was that 7 questions? Didn't feel like 7 questions.
Yeah,
Probably
that was 7.
3 wrong.
Yeah. So pretty much, Simo got 2 wrong. Mackie
so
got
many
3
wrong.
wrong. Technically, Mackie got 4 wrong. We gave him another
He
chance.
could add 8 points onto his score, technically, because he got Dan Carter for 92.
8 whole points.
Ed actually got 2 wrong, which is actually the same amount as Simo. So it's actually Simo got 2 wrong at the beginning, and Ed got 2 wrong towards the end. So that's where
so
Ed had a big lead, but then lost that lead.
Rumbled.
And yeah, Mackie just.
I've lost faith in the Reddit community after this.
Yeah,
Should lose faith in yourself, mate. You clearly don't know anything about rugby.
Yeah. Yeah, for everyone watching, if you want to play this yourself, we'll leave a link to all the answers here so you can do it with your friends, family, rugby club, whatever. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe to us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, all that kind of stuff. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Rugby.